Hey everyone, welcome back to End the Foul. James Rome, along with Kevin Davis over here.
How you doing?
And welcome back. It's been
a week.
about a week now.
About a week.
And we've got a lot to talk about today.
Yeah, a lot of MLB talk. The standings, the Dodgers, the whole Mark Cuban situation. My Pirates taking 2 out of 3 from the Boston Red Sox.
My Mets taking 2 out of 3 from Texas.
Slowly uprising, finally getting the credit that they deserve. So let's start jumping into starting the topics.
All right. So, what do you want to talk about first today?
Let's talk first about the whole Mark Cuban situation and about the ownership and why the Dodgers, or in this case, the commissioner of baseball.
Bud Selig doesn't like it. Cuban.
Oh no, because Cuban's too outspoken. He'll speak his mind, and and Selig knows that he's not going to have any control over him.
Nope.
So,
although I don't think Selig should be in front office anymore.
Neither do I. But I have to think though, if Mark Cuban were to go to any organization and to make them better, I think if he went to Pittsburgh, not just saying this just because it's my team, but we have been crap for the past 18 years.
He's got money,
and he's got money to sign players, but yet again, it's pretty much like who would want to come to Pittsburgh when they're losing.
Very true.
But he would offer him any type of money that he wants because he is a really, really, really rich man. But
took him a while. Took him a while in Dallas to win the title, but
yeah. But
we have to be lucky for LeBron James on that.
Yeah, for giving up in the fourth quarter.
Oh, of course, like he always does.
But if you were Mark Cuban and you had to decide which organization you would want to go to, the Dodgers, the Pirates, or one of the slow fallen organizations, like the Royals, or maybe even the Blue Jays. Canada, I don't know.
I don't know if he would want to go to Canada. No offense, Canada.
The Astros now, who are slowly going down.
Yeah, they're going to go down.
And maybe the Padres. But you have to think, though, that he wants to turn around the city of Los Angeles after what he did to Kobe Bryant. But he wants to turn around the city of Los Angeles. So if he wants to go to the Dodgers, by all means, go to the Dodgers, make them good or whatever, because Don Mattingly, Donnie Baseball, probably one of the best first basemen to maybe top 20, 30 to play the game.
Yeah.
But but as of right now, also the Dodgers are really struggling to keep their team or organization up because they just filed for bankruptcy.
They don't have any money right now, and remember, they still got to pay Manny Ramirez $20 million by the end of June.
Exactly.
So I don't know where they're going to get that money.
And if Manny was smart, he would get a lawyer right now and start suing some people.
Don't be shocked if he bought the team.
With what money? His women.
The $20 million that he's going to get.
The women growth hormones that he has stocked up. Maybe he's going to sell them to the NBA, WNBA
But now
players.
I know why he retired, because he was like, you know what? He signed a 1-year contract with Tampa Bay, not that much money. I mean, I think it was $1 million or something like that, right?
Something like that.
And he got that money. He was like, listen, I'm going to take a 1-year deal, go to Tampa, see if I can resurrect my career, since it's gone downhill a little bit.
Yeah.
And when that woman human growth hormones things happened, he was just like, you know what? I got my $20 million coming to me.
Yeah, but also he left. He retired because he didn't want to deal with the fact that he was going to get caught for taking steroids.
No. He definitely got caught.
He knew that. He knew he had to take a test. He knew that he was caught. It's pretty much it. It's plain, simple as that. He just didn't want to get caught for it because he knew that if he got caught for it, that everybody would think differently of him. But everybody still thinks the same for you. You're a low life. You never could really play the game except for when you were with Boston in 04.
Cleveland.
And Cleveland.
No, because he took the tests that were results in positive were actually taken in 03.
It doesn't matter. Everybody still
I'm just saying, he probably took it throughout his career.
He did take it.
And he was one of my favorite players growing up, and just seeing that is.
I never liked Manny Ramirez. I thought he was cocky. I thought he
definitely
arrogant.
was cocky. Please.
I hated him just for the simple fact that he played for the Red Sox.
I remember in the playoff game against the Cleveland Indians, he had a ball to the wall that he thought it was out, and he started walking to first base.
Yeah.
And he only got a single out of it. But Cleveland. Let's talk about the Indians.
talk about the Indians. The Indians, I guess they're all right.
They're not going to win the division.
Oh no, they're not.
They're,
There's no way.
They're really
You
not.
know that Detroit's going to come up there.
Minnesota.
No.
Why
No.
Minnesota?
No.
See, now, here's one thing Minnesota has to do. Now that Justin Morneau is hurt, when he comes back, they should honestly trade him because they've known how to win without him already.
Yeah.
They've done it for a couple years now. I mean, they're 9 games back in the division right now, but they just went on a 9-game winning streak and they just lost 4 in a row, 5 in a row, something like that.
Mhm.
I mean, they can come back, they can get right back into this thing just like that because Cleveland's starting to fall down. You know, Detroit's always up and down. I still think Detroit's actually going to win the wild card or the division.
I don't think they'll win the wild card. Okay, it's either the division or nothing because you know the wild card is always going to go to the AL East.
Yeah.
Either the Yankees, the Red Sox, or the Rays. You know that they're always going to get either the division or the wild card, one of those 3 teams. So if you're the Detroit Tigers in that division, or if you're Texas Rangers and Seattle and Angels in that tight of a division down there, you know you got to take your division because you're not going to take the wild card unless if you have let's you have a glimmer of a hope, and you're like, okay, maybe we can get it by a game, maybe we could just beat them by a game. So that's why when you're playing other divisions, it's so critical because tiebreakers. Okay, let's say if Texas went over and they played Boston, and they took 2 out of 3 from Boston, and it came down to those 2 teams, who would take the tiebreaker? Texas, because they beat 2 games out of 3. So that's why it's all critical. And same thing with the National League. Okay, but when you look at the National League, some of the divisions really aren't the tightest. You have the East, that the Phillies have a lead of 5.
Real quick, who wins the AL West?
The AL West.
Do you think Texas will rebound and start playing like they really should be playing, or do you think Seattle overtakes them, or even Oakland? Oakland's only 6 games out, and we're just about to hit the All-Star break, and we'll have to talk about the All-Star break too because that's crucial.
I think, in my opinion, that Texas will still take it. They have the pitching, they have the lineup. I think you got to
except for in day games because Josh Hamilton can't hit in the day for some reason.
I think you have to give it to Seattle Mariners though. They're playing their butts off. Okay, they're 39-39. They're 500.
This is a team that was
game and a half back in the division. This is the team that was supposed to go down in the dirt. Okay,
lose 100 or more games.
Exactly.
I give credit to them, and honestly,
give it
Seattle's
a year.
Seattle's doing the right thing. No, because you say give it a year, and then they end up being bad like that. You know,
after this, you give it a year, you see what things go. If things go down, they're not going to do it because they're not consistent. But if they go up and they move up, they move up, they move up, that's how you know.
What they need to do, they need to get a solid bat. They really do because they're 39-39 right now. They're 500.